when it comes to celebrities, man, I just, when they're not with the Lord, I just feel for them. Sometimes I feel it. When I look at old pictures of them, it's just like, and it's heartbreaking. It's a lot of people that people just know is with the Lord, but ain't. And it's, and I'm gonna get into it. Like, me and his brother in Christ, I would talk to him. I would bring up a name, and he would see him, and the Lord would speak to me. I never forgot the Lord would speak to me. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start with Robin Williams. Robin Williams, I like Robin Williams, man. I really did. Like, I loved his, I loved his movies. I still like them to this day. I really do. But he had no regard for the Lord when he died. And when I seen him, in many ways, and I realized as my brother in Christ would get these visions, the Lord would talk to me, and I'm seeing like we would have visions of the variety of torments in hell, man, and it was just mind blowing. When I seen Robin Williams in hell, he was on stage and the demons would force him to tell jokes. He still looks recognizable, but still like deformed at the same time. You could recognize as him. And it's like the demons would force him to tell jokes, comedic jokes, and it's like whenever he can't. Like, and I was seeing he can't tell no joke because he's petrified. He still, in hell, he still feels like it's a nightmare that he needs to wake up from. He still thinks of it as a nightmare. He still thinks he's asleep. And he's always bracing for impact, like some sort of impact. He's petrified, trying to tell jokes, having the mic petrified, and it's like, he's petrified, and he's like, I don't belong here, I shouldn't be here, because he's still thinking he's a nice person, he's a good person. When Jesus said, why do you call me, when the Pharisee said to Jesus, good teacher, Jesus said, why do you call me good? Only the Father in heaven is good. He still thinks he's a good person. He still thinks he's a nice, and the demons would just, as they would torment him, he's just bracing for impact. When a person, when a person's in hell, it's like when they on the broad road, it's like when a person, doesn't serve Jesus, their soul is already in hell. And when he died, after he hung himself, when he died, when he opened his eyes, he saw that just demons were around him, and they didn't pounce him right off because they wanted to see that terror. They wanted to see it on his face, and they would find satisfaction in just see that terror in his face before they just pounce him and just rip him to shreds.